Everybody, welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion. It is sprint round 5, and we are at Tsukuba 2000 layout, the longer of the two Tsukubas. My name's Gareth, joining me as always is Jules. Jules, how are you?
Grumpy, tired.
Old.
Yeah.
Any other depressing adjectives of the night?
Yes.
Well, can't be helped. We have a new driver here. In a rather cool Leapers livery.
We've got two new drivers, David and Callum.
Yeah. Waiting for our overlays to pop up so we can tell who's who. Here we go. There's Callum in the Leapers livery. That's nice. From England. Popular place to be from. And yeah, we're just watching practice and getting ready for qualifying. Here we go.
Hang on. Don't know that I can fix this.
I think it's just because you're very quiet, you know what I mean? If you turn the sound down in iRacing, that'll be right. There with party people. Perfection. David Bellis making his first appearance in Prime. Here he is in his familiar learner driver livery. Yeah, we just saw Matt Pearce out on track, very, very quick in qualifying. And Ewan Topley had a bit of a stinking round for him at Charlotte last time out. Crashes in both races. So taking a look at practice, and is Marcin Rievski on the top of the standings, 57.622. That's a very quick time indeed. Very close behind him is Bruno Canero, Alex Murphy, a couple of tenths back. Then we've got Messenger, Kelly, James Ellis up there. Remember, he won both of the opening races at Silverstone, so he'll be happy to see himself well inside the top 10. And as mentioned, Matt Pearce there up in top in 10th place, looking very fast indeed. Isaac Mitchell and Jack Davies, the leaders of the Silvers. Callum Neve looked that P11 on debut, so very good start to his LOA career. Michael Luke Jackson looking fast in bronze as well. Yeah, nice mixed up grid, Jules.
Yeah, although saying not many silvers and bronzes around.
No. A few more down there, look. So 26 drivers setting a time in the practice session. So, yeah. Matt Pearce is the first to set a lap, and Alex Murphy deposes him from the top. Sub 1 minute lap, obviously, so we are going to see the times coming through thick and fast. Watch everyone leave the stream as Patrick confirms he doesn't do prime comms.
I even thought he did.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? No, he doesn't. Anyway, so Jack Davies look popping up there for provisional pole at the moment, a 58.4. He's looked very fast all season, has Jack.
We've got Mark Innes as well. We don't see very often, but
no, very nice to see him up there. Yeah, 0.037 behind Jack. Great lap by Mark.
Murphy has gone quicker.
Yeah, Ewan Topley on screen at the moment, P13.
There is James Ellis. Double winner.
Yeah. We'll look at Shep up there in P6. Look, those used to pose by Gavin Kelly. As I say, times are coming in really fast now. can really hear the engine note affected by the height of the curbs as the car leans on the curbs.
This is your current. Oh, we did have current bronze pole man, but now he's been deposed by Winslade.
He has,
Marston was
yeah. Oh, there
fastest
he
in
is.
practice, and he has now jumped to the top.
P7 though for Matt now, look, with a new PB. Jack Davies, Isaac Mitchell, Mark Innes all trading very similar times for pole in silver. .58.5 for Messenger, look. 59.2 for Shep, stays 10th. Gavin Kelly up there in 4th. He's looking very strong. Remember, winner in the feature race at Charlotte. So Mark Innes' run is finished. He's now finishing P6. So checkered flag coming out. Oh, Winslade pipping his teammate to put himself P10, look, just with his with
Bruno.
Matt Pearson and Bronson.
I didn't see Callum. I imagine he hasn't set a time yet. But Bruno also just appeared.
There's 26 cars, aren't there? So there should be a few more on there. David Bellis goes P22.
Under Bellis, none of the drivers have set a time yet. So that's Callum, Peter, Blake, and Ettridge.
Should explain why we don't see him on the tower.
Oh, there you go. Callum's just put a time in, and has
Oh,
Blake.
P4, look at that. 58.3, great time from Callum on debut. Blake miles off the pace here, 22nd place.
Just waiting on McIntyre and Ettridge.
Oh.
Okay, no time for McIntyre.
Yeah, Pete drops in the final corner. Here comes Mr. Ettridge. So we have two stupid Aguris on the grid once again. Showboating finish goes P9.
Somehow got a time.
Yeah. Well, look at James Ellis. Look, P13 in between Winslade and Pierce. So, yeah, he's a bit further down the order than I think he would have anticipated and hoped.
Indeed.
Right. Well, we've got a few minutes to kill. So let's take a look at the championship standings as they were post-Charlotte, if you would, please.
Oh. I can try.
We have been having a few problems with SDK and our points this week, guys. So we might have to fudge it a little bit when we get to the end of the racing. Let's see how we get on.
Hang on.
Ettridge still out there getting another lap in. No improvement, stays 9th. Is he just lapping? Do you think he's finished?
Yeah, I think he's probably just getting some laps in.
Getting a few sighters in. So while we wait for the championship standings, yeah, just a couple more rounds to go to complete the season, and then we'll be. Well, have we got anything planned in the break this year?
Nope.
Nope. It was a bit of a disappointing turnout for silly season.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with this anymore. Okay, hang on a sec.
We will wait on. Yeah, so from here we are going to go to Zandvoort and the club layout for round 6, and round 7 we're going to finish at Knock Hill International. Oh no, you've replaced it with Watkins, haven't you? Yeah, here we go then. Championship standings. James Ellis on top ahead of Ollie Ettridge, Stephen Greening, Bruno Canaro in P4. Then we have Blake Tovey, Jake Davies, Mike Murphy, John Duncan, Gavin Kelly, and Clement Gourdet rounding out the top 10. Taking a look at silver, it's Jack Davies on top ahead of John Duncan with a healthy gap, actually, it has to be said. Bruno Canaro in P3, Matt Hansel, Daniel Bond, John Cook, David Ward, Isaac Mitchell, and Shep and Chris White rounding out the top 10. And in bronze, Matt Pearce, very, very healthy lead for him. 147 to 93 for Ewan Topley. Neil Todd's in P3, Winslade P4, Steve Pepper in P5. Then we have Rich Meesters, Peter McIntyre, David Williams, Chris Forrester. We haven't seen Connor Hatfield for a long time, have we? Don't think.
No.
James Butler, Michael Jackson's down there. As his late starting. Thomas Bruin, he's been a bit hit and miss. Patrick Runge, we saw him at Charlotte for the first time this season. And Ryan Gibbard down there in P15. It's this one, Prime. It's going to be Knock Hill, who's replaced by Watkins. Although, what do you think? Do you want to talk about that, Jules, or do you want to keep it like it is?
I mean, I can't remember why it was changed. I couldn't find it, but it was changed for some reason.
Does that mean it has to stay changed, or could it go back?
I don't know at the moment, honestly.
Okay. All right. Well, let's run through the grid then. Marcin Rievski on pole position ahead of Bruno Canaro. Callum Neve, P3 on debut. Fantastic performance for him. Alex Murphy in P4. Then we have Isaac Mitchell and Jack Davies making up an all-silver row 3. Gavin Kelly and Mark Innes are on row 4 ahead of Ollie Ettridge and Stephen Greening. The two risky drivers now racing for Stupid Aguri and the Burger Kings. Michael Messenger, Greening's teammate, just behind with Matt Pearce alongside him, the bronze poleman. And then a bit further down, we've got James Ellison, Gareth Winslade, Henry Shepherd and Chris Forrester, Daniel Bond in his big package alongside James Pepper. Then we have Mark Kelly and Michael Luke Jackson, Ewan Topley and Chris White, Blake Tovey and David Williams. So Bellis and Peter McIntyre just behind them on the final row of the grid. So a slightly reduced amount of cars than we saw for some of the earlier rounds of the season, but even so, the cars are snaking right round the final corner to form the full grid. If we'd had like that 40 plus cars, they'd be right up the back straight, I imagine.
Yeah. Yes. 26 is still plenty of cars.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Getting ready then for a 26 cars going around a very narrow Tsukuba 2000, 2 kilometre layout, hence the name, 2,000 metres. You see Alex Murphy's car there, that Canadian coloured one in P4 on the grid there. Couple of seconds to go. Engine notes are rising then. We're getting ready to race for the first time in Tsukuba. Here we go. Oh, is that a sluggish start for Rievski? Like you see the cars fanning out as they head to T1. Alex Murphy's had a great start. Look, he's up into second place.
Yeah, he's got past Bruno.
Yeah, and Callum still P4. Isaac Mitchell is challenging Gavin Kelly into turns 5 and 6 there. Kelly defends and holds the position. A few drivers swapping places, but it looks like everyone's safely through, although James Pepper in the pit lane. Not sure what happened there. Got the two Stupid Aguris, look, doing battle with Isaac Mitchell. Mitchell's eased ahead of Kelly, but Kelly's going to have the inside line as they come to the final corner. Pearce reporting he had an awful start. Yeah, he has fallen behind Winslade, look. And Shep's got ahead of Winslade. So, last lap for Rievski. As you'd imagine, here comes Canaro attacking Alex Murphy into T1 and 2. Again, Murphy's going to have the inside line as they get to the second hairpin. Good racing so far. Michael Luke Jackson getting past Daniel Bond a bit further down. Messenger and Innes doing battle. Oh, two Stupid Guris nearly collided there. That was tight. And who's that getting in between them? It's Mark Innes. Wow, yeah. Great race so far. Jack Davies down 5 positions. Big shame for him. Matt Pearce down 3. Mark Kelly down 2. Blake Tovey is down a couple of positions as well.
It's Bruno past Murphy, that.
Yeah. Look how wide they're going. 2 wheels in the grass, despite the fact that you can take all of that concrete on the exit. Some of the drivers feeling the need to take even more. Murphy's got a great run out of T1 and 2. Also got a car around in the background. It is Henry Shepherd from Full Throttle Racing. Big shame for him. Here's through on Winslade because of that. What's happened?
Like Isaac Mitchell went off there.
Yeah. Yeah, we suddenly cut to him going slow. Oh, Michael Luke Jackson, he must have made a mistake as well. Oh, what's happened here? We got Chris White off the track, David Bellis back there as well. Isn't there? Yeah, Ewan Topley is looking at. Yeah, he's got a broken left rear, hasn't he? Oh, yeah. He might have to call the tow truck. Meanwhile, Callum Neve is setting up a run on Alex Murphy down the main straight. Can he get the line into T1? Just be careful they don't interlock wheels. See James Ellis up back there. He's made a bit of progress, hasn't he?
Yeah,
up in the top 10 now. Battling with Gavin Kelly, so it must have just been a poor quali for Ellis. He's got his stablemate Mark Innes just behind him. He's got ahead of Ollie Ettridge and Stephen Greening. Ettridge goes to the inside though. Well, that was a bold, brave, quick move by Ettridge. Just no hanging about, which I think is the right way to do it around here. Catch him by surprise, because always the next lap they'll be expecting it. Ellis defending to the inside. Innes still slightly ahead of Ettridge as they come out the final corner. Oh, was there a little argy-bargy there between Ettridge and Greening? 3 wide into T1. And it's Ellis now ahead of Gavin Kelly. Mark Innes just behind him. Oh, Kelly's gone a bit wide and Innes is through. Ollie Ettridge now on the back of his teammate. Is he going to do the same move that he did on Innes a lap ago? Although it didn't work, obviously, because Innes was ahead. There goes Ettridge down the inside into the final hairpin on Gavin Kelly and makes the move stick. Nice move there by Ettridge. See 3 cars up ahead of this group, quite close together, and they've made a bit of a break from these guys. So that'll be Murphy and Neve and Bruno Canero. Davies in there doing battle with Matt Pearce. Oh, it's just all looking very tight indeed. Michael Messenger and Matt Pearce, Jack Davies. Can Messenger force his way through on Matt Pearce at the same time as Jack Davies? Jack's recovered one of the positions he lost at the start. Yeah, here goes Messenger then, opening up the door. Oh, look like Winslade trying to get through as well, but he had to check up. There he is, just behind Matt Pearce then. Dirty old windscreen on Dirty Winslade's car. Visor, I should say.
Yeah, get that cleaned.
Yep. There you go. He obviously heard you. P13 at the moment for Winslade up 1 position. Matt Pearce lost a couple and gained them back though, so he's holding steady, as is Michael Messenger.
Ellis is up 8 places. That's incredible.
Yeah, phenomenal start for him. David Williams though outdoing him. He's up 9. I thought Michael Luke Jackson was having a bit of a wild time earlier when we saw him. He's up 4 positions though, so he's obviously doing all right.
Oh, we saw Isaac Mitchell go off, and he got recovered, but he seems to have gone off again because he's lost 18 places.
Oh, that's not good at all, is it? Yeah. So Daniel Bond here. And he's suddenly ahead of Winslade. I think Winslade must have made a mistake then. Bond's now ahead. Look at this though, we've got Ollie Ettridge making the move on Mark Innes. Once again, sending it down the inside into T1. And is he going to be ahead into the braking zone of 5 and 6? He has to be careful of Innes on his inside, who just held off his braking long enough to remain alongside. But Ettridge's going to have the inside line for the fast right-hander. And he inches ahead. Great move there. Michael Luke Jackson must have lost a couple of positions. He's only up 2 now. He was up 4 a minute ago. Cars doing things all over the place on this track.
Yeah.
So time for Gavin Kelly then to follow through with his teammate to get past Mark Innes.
Maybe.
Innes,
I mean, it looks like more Innes is going to be trying to retake that position.
Yeah, he sent it into the final corner on Ettridge. Great move. Oh, look how wide Greening was carrying so much speed through the final corner there, and he's going to go round the outside of Gavin Kelly. Innes retaking Ettridge. Great move by him. Kelly holds on against Greening. And I think a lot of this squabbling, these guys are trying to get after James Ellis, who's done a great job getting through them all. And now he's got to leg it away. We cut back to the leaders. Oh, this is Bruno Canero and Alex Murphy. A big fun. Yeah, Rievsky. There he is. I thought it was a back marker up ahead, but it's just Rievsky running and hiding. 1.8 seconds clear at the moment. Great job by him. Oh, what happened there? We heard someone coming off.
It was just tyres squealing.
No, that sounded more like a... I think there's a difference between a normal squeal and someone crashing, surely.
Well, nobody went red.
Chris White's now in the pit. Oh, Mark Innes!
Trying to find him. There he is.
Yeah, recovers. So he's lost a few positions now in P12. So James Ellis gains a car length breathing space from the Stupid Guris, and the Burger King is chasing him. Got Jack Davies in there as well, currently in P9. Although here comes beautiful move there by Michael Messenger to slide his way up into P9 at Jack's expense.
Screening past Ettridge.
Yeah.
The fastest lap for Martin.
Obviously, Greening picked up a win at Donington, so we know he's got pace in this car.
Gone very deep, though.
Yeah. Oh, he keeps it pointing the right way, though. Sometimes you've just got to steer out of it and not let the rear overtake the front of the car. I think he did well to save that. Oh, you're not, Mark. You're driving really well, mate. It's good to see you back in the championship. Oh, who's that going slow on the inside? It's James Pepper. A curious start to the race. Didn't look like he made the grid. Oh, look at this. David Williams doing battle with Shep.
Shep recovering.
Yeah. So we saw him making a mistake earlier in T1. So he's now back to his grid position. Daniel Bond up 4 positions. He's doing very well. Quietly easing his way through the field. Oh, Newton Topley in the pit lane. It's gone wrong for him once again. So we are 11 minutes into his 15-minute race. It's absolutely flown by. Tsukuba does have could be problematic for overtaking, but not in the Formula Ford, it must be said. The LOA delivering once again on this track. We've got the two Burger Kings nose astern, or line astern, I should say. Nose to tail. Yeah, my metaphors all mixed up. As are the Stupid Aguris just ahead of them, and all of four of those cars chasing after. Oh, look. That's Shep getting past his teammate, so he's recovered very nicely from that spin. Look, clawed his way back and gone past Winslade. Meanwhile, Michael Luke Jackson and Mark Kelly doing battle. Into T1 they go. David Williams still up 9 positions, so he's doing a phenomenal job. We saw him just now. Our leader, Rievsky, has pulled out another half a second on the group behind him. Here is David Williams, and he has got Daniel Bond behind him. So what happened to Bond? Look, he's made a mistake and fallen back behind Winslade and Shep.
Still no way past for Murphy.
No. Got a lot of teammates going round together this time, which is quite nice to see. Greening and Messenger, Ettridge and Kelly, Shep and Winslade. And Rievsky and Canero stablemates together, although there's 2 seconds between them. Callum Neve still holding on debut. He's only lost 1 position from that starting place, doing very, very well indeed. Oh, big switch by Ellis coming out of the final hairpin. Is this going to give the run to Ollie Ettridge down into the final corner? They claim this is T11 because they say there's 2 corners in T1, and all those wiggles down the second straight are corners, and then the second hairpin is allegedly 5 and 6. But wow, yeah. Look at this! The 2 Stupid Aguris were side by side for a minute there. Greening's trying to find a way past Kelly once again. They are getting very tight between the 4 of them here, and all super bunched up on Ellis after his little mistake. Just lit the rears up coming out of the hairpin, as I say, and when you're on that curb, it can be the car incredibly unstable. I'm being told Rievsky. I just assume and lump them together. Of course, there's not a mistake. I do apologise. You'd like him to be. Greening and Kelly still side by side. Can Ettridge get the run? He was pulling the wheel to get the car across to the inside, and he's making the move on James Ellis. 3 wide for Greening, Kelly and Messenger. Ettridge did make the move stick on Ellis, and he is through to P5. Great job by him. I'll tell you what, Patrick, if Marsan's driving like this, then maybe you should be going and chatting to him about it. Ellis fighting back, but Ettridge closes the door into the final hairpin. Great defensive driving there. Wow, what's happened here? Both of the Burger Kings are through on Kelly. Gavin Kelly falling down to P9 then. James Ellis is back through, or alongside the checkered flag is out. The top 4 have already finished the race. We're still finding this battle for P5, and it's going to go to Ollie Ettridge on the line there. Look at that. Very, very close between them. Wow. So poor Marcin Rievsky, we haven't seen him win the race, but he has. I think that might be his first victory as well, isn't it?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, congratulations to Marcin. A brilliant, brilliant drive. 2.2 seconds clear of Bruno Canero. Alex Murphy rounding out the podium. Callum Neve, P4 on debut. Round of applause to you, my man. What a great drive by you. And Ollie Ettridge up there in P5 after that fantastic last lap dice with James Ellis. Stephen Greening and Michael Messenger, the two Burger Kings, deposing Gavin Kelly on the final lap there. Brilliant driving by all of those. Jack Davies finishing there in P10. Probably feels a little disappointed to be down 4. Matt Pearce look in P11. So, wow, that was amazing.
It was indeed.
So, yeah, silver results and Jack Davies picking up the win from Mark Innes and Henry Shepherd, Daniel Bond, Mark Kelly, Isaac Mitchell and Chris White. Bit of a horror race for Chris, losing 2 laps there. And in bronze, it's Matt Pearce picking up the victory from Gareth Winslade. David Williams makes it onto the podium, climbing up 8 places in the end. What a fantastic drive he had. Chris Forrester in P4, David Bellis in P5, Peter McIntyre, Michael Luke Jackson, James Pepper, and Ewan Topley, one to forget for him.
Right, so I guess I need to find the replay, the next replay. I haven't managed to get the adverts for this one.
Oh, no adverts?
No. So I'm going to have to put a video on. But it's going to use my desktop, so you'll have to be quiet. So we'll be back after this interlude, I guess. Okay?
Yes. I was staying quiet.
Hey
Welcome
everybody,
back.
Welcome to the channel here, Hawkeye Reactions. Today I am reacting to
Should we just watch that guy instead?
Yeah, let's watch him. Right. I wonder how many drivers recognise themselves from that video.
I was going to say, because I'd love to hear from Mark. Was that that was one of your first races, wasn't it? I think you were very new to the LOA in that. Oh, thanks, Matt. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Rest in peace to the ski jump.
Yes. Yeah, no, we did it in the F3s as well.
Yeah.
It was fun in the Mazdas. They really...
It was a good race as well. Yeah, right. Gearing up then for the 30-minute feature race here at Tsukuba. The one with all the big points available. So let's see if the drivers can keep it on the road.
Alex just checking his wheels working.
Yep.
Yeah, Ads will return next round. Just I've got a tooth coming through. I'm not in a good mood. I've got some pain, and nothing was working. So, wasn't that a silly season race?
It was a silly season race, yeah. I think silly season 1, in fact. I'm sure that was your green MX-5, Mark. The 48. Maybe I'm mistaken.
Right, can Marston do it again? Now's his chance.
We're about to find out. We're racing. Big clouds of smoke from the drivers.
Looks like Bruno's got a better start this time.
Yeah, he has. Marsan trying to go round the outside. Sends it wide to get the good run, but it's all Bruno down to turns 5 and 6. Alex Murphy maintains in P3, but he's got Callum Neve all over his gearbox, and Isaac Mitchell there.
Oh, Callum looking for a move up the inside of Murphy there, and looks like he's done it as well.
I do remember the Wangmobile. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I remember you being in that race. So yeah, it must have been just a very early one.
Lost a couple of drivers.
Yeah, James Pepper not starting the race, it seems.
Well, that's 24. We had 26 last race. I think David Bellis isn't here, and I can't see who else.
Yeah, someone else has not made a return, and Callum Nee's still doing battle with with Alex Murphy into 5 and 6. Matt saying complaining he's trapped between two fools. Let's see, you got Winslade, Matt Pearce, and then Chris Forrester and Henry Shepherd. So it looks like Forrester has forced his way in there as well and has passed Shepherd. There's Stephen Greening doing battle with Mark Innes and Winslade just behind him. James Ellis there as well, once again. And Greening side by side with Innes as they come down the straight. Look at all these cars. This looks fantastic. Isaac Mitchell and Jack Davies in the number 14.
So wide at the back there.
Yeah. And there's the two Stupid Aguirres. Once again, Gavin Kelly just ahead of his teammate. Timon Sloots in the chat. Hello, mate. Welcome back. Thought you're still on the beach. I haven't seen you for ages. Hope you're well. There's Chris Forrester and Mark Kelly. So what's happened to Forrester then? He was up there with ahead of Shep a minute ago, so he must have made a mistake, fallen down the order. Blake Tove and Mark Kelly doing battle, not Gavin Kelly. That's his mum, and his mum is up there in P7.
This is for the lead of bronze.
Yeah, Matt Pearce and Winslade. Pearce got a great run out of the final hairpin.
Meanwhile, also, sorry, I'm going to have to switch also to this, for this is a battle for the lead.
Yeah, and it's Rievski has got down the inside of Bruno.
But Bruno now has the inside again.
Yeah, and it's looked like Bruno had the faster exit.
Oh, he's gone wide though.
Yeah, he braked a bit too late there. That gave Rievski the chance to cut underneath him, and he's back into the lead. Brilliant bit of racing by these two. That Callum Neve has a small gap to Alex Murphy, who deposed him on the start. Oh, Murphy almost collecting Bruno in the final hairpin. See James Ellis sitting alongside. It's Michael Messenger. So I think he's defending from Messenger. Greening's already through, obviously. No, Greening's behind. I beg your pardon. What's happened to Greening then? He must have made a mistake. Mark Innes back there as well. Some fantastic tight racing going on up and down the field.
Yeah, a couple of drivers had a cropper, mostly all bronze, but everybody else is just nose to tail.
Yeah, Brilliant stuff. A bit of a squid. Oh no, it's Chris White facing the wrong way towards the hairpin. Big shame for him. James Pepper back out on track.
It's a move from Shep.
Yeah, Shep down the inside of Matt Pierce into the final corner then. Pierce immediately going back on the attack as they go down to T1. We saw Ewan Topley in the pit lane there. Such a shame for him. He's having a mare of a round. Hopefully he can shake it off and come back strong when we get to Zandvoort. Shep and Pierce having a great scrap. Oh, Daniel Bond, super opportunistic move. And Chris Forrester as well. He was trying to get through the slimmest of gaps there. I would have been amazed if he got through without contact. So I'm glad he sort of held back a little bit. Blake Tovey is on the back of these guys as well. Tovey, God, made him sound well posh. Here's Ollie Ettridge and James Ellis. Ellis up 4 again, so yeah, he definitely had that poor quali, didn't he? As a reminder, the drivers do start in the same order for both races. Matt Pierce and Chris Forrester doing battle. Blake Tovey's there. Just giving Bond a chance to scamper away a little bit. Easing a couple of tenths that on Matt Pierce just ahead. And Bond's looking to get after Shepherd. Obviously, both of these doing battle in silver, but they are a long way back from Isaac Mitchell in P5 and Jack Davies in P6. There they are on screen right now. The leaders in silver.
Oh, they're all on the same straight at least.
Yeah. Ellis once again is the only car out of the slipstream train as they come down the back straight as he's trying to defend from the Burger Kings. And, is there a train forming here behind Isaac Mitchell? Or Callum Neve is absolutely in no man's land here. He's a second or so back from Alex Murphy ahead. And he's got a second or so breathing space from this enormous freight train behind him. So actually, maybe he's in the best place he could possibly be.
Yeah.
Safe. Wow, they're trying to make it 3 wide into the final hairpin there. That's absolutely bananas.
Yep.
It's
cost Ellis the momentum, though.
Yeah. So he's trying to make a move on the Stupid Aguris and get further up the field. Jack Davies is trying to make a move on Isaac Mitchell. It's Mischief versus Team Blarp, I believe he is, Isaac. Missed Apex versus Formula Armour Stables. Let's say that. Yeah, he is Team Blarp. Thank you, Jules, for confirming. And it is absolutely draining and so intense to be this close to other cars when your wheels are so exposed and it's such a tight track.
Yes.
These guys have done a phenomenal job. Riding on board with Stephen Greening, we're looking at James Ellis. So we throw it into that final hairpin. Has he got the momentum down this back straight, the longest straight on the circuit? Ellis is looking defensive. Oh, and Meg Greening back out of it a little bit. So I think he's done well there to gain a bit of breathing space through that final corner. Because if you can hang tight, then you've got a good second attack point into the T1. Ettridge has got through on Gavin Kelly. Ettridge is absolutely flying tonight.
It's been good so far. You can see drivers can pick the colour of their dash.
Look at that, yeah. Great reactive driving there by James Ellis to dive to the inside of Gavin Kelly. There is Kelly, though, who had the better run out of the corner. But looks like Ellis is on his inside. And wow, here we go again. But Jack Davies trying to find a way through. Ollie Ettridge, what an opportunistic move that is. Brilliant.
Can he hang it around the outside though? Oh, yeah, looks like he can. Oh no, he's lost it.
Oh, hero to zero stuff there for Ettridge.
Oh, he's going again.
Yeah, at least he wasn't wiped out. We saw Winslade scampering around his outside. So he's now down in P13. Chris Forrester, meanwhile, and Matt Pearce, looks like they're still doing battle.
Oh, Greening went wide there and let 3 people through.
Yeah, very easy to make a mistake, isn't it, around here? As I say, it's not a long lap. There isn't a lot of breathing space, and it's intense. We've got Winslade trying to put past on Messenger. He's getting ideas too big for his station. Ollie Ettridge has just cruised straight onto the back of him and comes through, says, "No way, sunshine, you is bronze." Ettridge is trying to get straight back to where he was. So he was battling with James Ellis. So he's got a few cars to get through to get back up there. He's on the back of the train.
Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, top 3 are running pretty much together, but not swapping places. So I guess they're keeping their powder dry.
Yeah.
They want to keep gapping the guys behind them.
Yeah, Rievsky is looking so dialed in for this combo. Isaac Mitchell has a nice gap now. James Ellis sending it on Jack Davies.
I think Jack was looking to get past there.
Yeah, but still, Ettridge just like opened it up and allowed Mitchell to escape, didn't he? Yeah, James Ellis now on the front of the queue. Ooh. Messenger on Ettridge. Ettridge just trying to get right back to where he was, wasn't he? He's not hanging about. He's got to get past Michael Messenger to get back to his teammate. And then he can get after Greening. Halfway through this race in a couple of minutes and is absolutely flying. Fantastic battles. Gosh, that's tight between James Ellis and Jack Davies there. How many moves was that from James? James diving to the inside, as was Jack. Mark Innes just behind Jack Davies. Can he get through? Wait and see. And Mark's really got Greening for company now.
They've all got each other. Oh,
yeah.
So Murphy's on an attack on Marston.
Still Peter McIntyre, the big package. It must be him because he's showing red, and there was a big package hiding in the gravel trap. There's a big shame. There he is.
There he is. The leaders have decided to start fighting a bit.
Yeah, they have. Bruno Canero now leading the race. Alex Murphy in P2 and Marston in P3. So what's happened there? Jack Davies down the inside of James Ellis. Can he get the momentum out of the corner? Oh, no!
So it should just gone round.
Ettridge round once again then. He's got a lot. He's obviously just full commitment mode, and it's biting him a couple of times. James Ellis does hang on from the Davies attack. And it's Greening who looked like he had a great run through that hairpin. Oh, Bond making a mistake.
So one had a spin as well.
Yeah, that's a shame. Two spins for the big packages in 2 laps. They're all super bunched as they come through onto the main straight once again. Shepard's on the radio, but we can't hear him. Pete says not stuck this time. That's true. Good man. No spectator mode, please. Nose to tail come these guys. And Bruno now leading the way from Alex Murphy and Rieski. I wonder whether Rieski made a mistake then to allow these two through.
Yeah, we didn't pick it up, but it must have been what happened.
Yeah. We see Callum Neave back there on his lonely drive. Isaac Mitchell now with a couple of seconds gap from the big pack, shall we call them, with Ellis, Davies, Greening, Innes, Messenger, Kelly, Winslade, and Shep is reeling in all of those in as well. So it is definitely the big pack. Package too big. Nice one. Oh, look at Murphy. He's thinking about a move here on Bruno. 14 minutes to go in this one. They're very evenly matched, these guys. Isaac looking in his mirrors thinking, thank God I'm not in that lot. Look at them all. Side by side come Ellis and Davies. Side by side come Innes and Greening. And you've got Messenger and Gavin Kelly. Then you've got Winslade. Then you've got Shep, the 2 full throttle racing cars. Just behind them, Ettridge, who's recovering from that second spin. We'll have to see if their pace is being held up now and whether he can just zoom onto the back of these guys. Ellis somehow does hang on from Jack, and it's Mark Innes to the inside. So he's got ahead of Greening. In fact, Messenger's got ahead of Greening. What the heck? Greening's been shuffled right to the back.
It's Joan Kelly.
Blink and you miss it, yeah. The 2 full throttles are right in this train now, and that means Ettridge and co. Oh, here we go, though. Alex Murphy to the inside of Bruno into T1 and 2. And, but as we've said so many times, it would be, oh, we cut away. Oh, Innes is round. He's collected Davies. Oh, no. Oh, they're all tripping over each other. That was Gavin Kelly up in the air. We see the Burger Kings as well. Looks like Winslade has snuck through, followed by Jack Davies. There's Chris Forrester in there as well, and Matt Pearce. So all of the cars that were a little further back are now into this group. There's Michael Messenger, so he's obviously got a broken car. Oh, round he goes. That's Greening going round. So
Yep.
Both Burger Kings broken in that one. What a huge shame. They were having a phenomenal pair of races. Meanwhile, Shep sponsored by pasta. And Gavin Kelly making a trip to the pit lane under his own steam, which is good. The tow truck would have hurt massively. I mean, this is going to hurt anyway, but not as bad. Well, that's really shaken things up then. So it's Gareth Winslade now in P7. James Ellis has got a big buffer to him. Jack Davies just behind Winslade. Ettridge is up there still. We're looking at the battle for the win now. We're on board with Bruno, looking back at Alex Murphy. Rieski there he is. And he's turning much tighter than Alex, but Alex coming across for a late apex on the final corner. So they're taking slightly different lines. Personal best for Rievski in P3. Look, Jack Davies making a run on Winslade. Here comes Ettridge. Davies to the inside. Winslade goes a long way round and just holds on. Wow, this is good racing. But here comes Ettridge,
Somehow still alive.
somehow still alive. Yeah. And he's absolutely flying.
Oh,
As I
hang
say,
on.
it's
Sorry, just noticed
oh,
we
Riston
just
Wood.
Marston's
Oh, we
just
missed
got
it.
past Murphy on the straight there.
Yeah.
What happened there? It's just got a better run or something? Happened too quickly. Too much going on.
Is a manic race, isn't it? Oh, we love you too, Shep. Looking forward to seeing you at Wardy's Bash on the 30th. So Ettridge does get through on Jack.
Oh!
And Shep has just tripped over Davies. What's happened there? Oh, and here comes Matt Pearce and Chris Forrester and Mark Kelly as well. It's all getting a bit frantic back there. That's cost Jack dearly. What a shame. He's down there in P13 now. Who's going round? Oh, Mark Kelly and Forrester have mated. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, Chris had to get towed and leaving Mark to continue. That'll be one for the steward. We're on board with Bruno, looking back at Rievski. Murphy pulled over because he's a nice Canadian.
Oh, Ettridge
Here comes
fancies
Ettridge.
another place. He
Yeah,
spun
there's a
twice and
huge-
he's still 2 places up from where he started.
Yeah, but that tells me that he didn't qualify very well and that he's absolutely flying. Got the 2 full throttle racing cars going line astern once again. Yeah, you're right. We're after the watershed. We can show that kind of penetration. And here comes Michael Messenger on David Williams. David Williams still up 5 places in this race. He was up 8 in the race 1. So again, another strong performance. Ah, that makes sense. I was struggling to see why you'd do that. So yeah, Alex saying that he had bad connection issues and had to let Marsan through.
I didn't miss a sweet move then.
No. So the leaders are cruising up on the back of James Pepper. It's been a one to forget for James, unfortunately. And here comes Blake Tovey with Daniel Bond.
Not working.
No.
So Pepper's going
He's
to the pits
still
again.
Yeah. Tovey and Bond also having some brilliant racing in the Llama League, which is on Wednesday evenings.
In Llamaland.
I think practice starts from 8 p.m. It's in the Radical SR8. So, yeah, get in touch with them if you fancy a bit of that every Wednesday. Very good fun.
Ship's had enough of staying behind Gareth.
Yeah. Clean move. These guys just need to hang on because this is going to be a fantastic result for the team. A 9th and 10th place currently. We've got Matt Pearce a little further back, the championship leader in bronze. And there's Jack Davies. But yeah, with 6 minutes to go, it's a good opportunity for Winslade to win the feature if he can. And I suppose I should mention Clio SOF, shouldn't I? Yes, the Clio SOF, which is on Wednesday evenings as well. Practice opens at 7:30 and the race, qualifying in the race is at 8 o'clock. And Llama League, I think the practice session starts at 8, but you can, do the Clio SOF and then hop straight in qualifying at 9 p.m. Clement says, I think llamas smell bad.
Oh.
Yeah. What's happened here? Blake Tovey looking like he's going a bit slow. And there's Ewan Topley. Let's say, well, gutted for Ewan. He's had a horror night. He won the feature race at Silverstone for bronze. Rievski trying to make a move on Bruno. He wouldn't say no to getting that sweet double win. We see Alex Murphy setting the fastest lap of the race just behind him. It's a short track, but the toe does still matter.
Oh,
Into the final 5 minutes of the race. Yeah, what a shame. What's happened to Daniel Bond then? Big shame for the big package. On his Chris White.
So he's just rejoining from the grass.
Wow, Bruno had to go super defensive there. From Rievski.
It does look like he has a missed Apex livery, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's a much darker purple than the...
It's got the same lines.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. It starts in the same place at least.
So the field are a bit strung out now with some of those incidents. Oh, Winslade and Shep changing places once again. There they are. The two full throttles. I do love the chrome for their names down the side. It's good. Here come our leading trio once again. Absolutely in a class of their own. And Bruno once again going defensive on Rievski. Can Rievski get the decent line out? No. That was a little too far to run. Just a few laps left then.
Yeah, gonna get a couple more maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, Tovey's in the pits. He was fighting with Bond. Oh, looks like another
White.
Claret. That's White spinning White again.
Yeah. Tovey's leaving the pits. I have to agree with Shep. Yeah, the livery guy for FTR was pretty damn phenomenal this year. Nailed it. Yeah, and as Clement says, a lot of cars in the field this time, being lapped this time, with the incidents and whatnot. We've been treated to some absolutely brilliant racing, not just from these top three, but also from the likes of Ettridge, Gavin Kelly, Michael Messenger, Stephen Greening, say the Full Throttle guys, Jack Davies, Matt Pearce, all of them have been involved in some phenomenal fights. Yes, they haven't always quite worked out, but nevertheless, it's been brilliant stuff to watch. We see the leaders closing in now on David Williams, just up the road there. He's still up 7, but he's about to go a lap down. Incredible. And are we going to get the white flag? Not quite. Oh, looks like James Pepper off the road in T1.
Yep.
As he went down.
Trying to get Marson.
Yeah.
Say
connection restored. I want to go to the beach now. It's 9:30.
Looks like making a break for it now.
Oh, that was someone stopped at the. Would it be Peter McIntyre Ben Chance sitting in the gravel trap? That's what he means by the beach.
Oh, he's in the pits again.
He's in the pits. White. Check flag is raised, waving then. So as they come out of the final corner for the final time, Bruno Canero is going to pick up the feature race win from Marcel Andrieschi and Alex Murphy in P3. James Ellis and Isaac Mitchell very close together at the end there. So he'd reeled. Ellis has done a great job reeling in Isaac Mitchell. Callum Neve coming home a lonely P4, but a tremendous effort on debut. So congratulations to him.
Absolutely. It's 2 P4s.
Patrick saying P1 and 2. Guess I need to get that contract prepared. There seems to be a space in your stable at the moment in the LOA. That's what you said. What a phenomenal pair of races. I wasn't sure how well Tsukuba was going to deliver, but it has delivered in spades. I'll never doubt you again, Jules.
It's a great little track.
It can be, yeah. With the right car, it's phenomenal, yeah. James Ellis celebrating there.
It's like they're warming tyres with the start of another race.
It does, yeah. Wow. Well, let's take a look at the results then.
Yes.
Shep saying, Callum, anything below 4th in any other race and you get kicked from the league. So Bruno Canero picks up the victory ahead of Marcel Andrieschi. Alex Murphy in P3. Callum Neve picks up P4, so a great pair of races for him on debut. Congratulations. Isaac Mitchell in P5. Then we have James Ellis, Ollie Ettridge, Gareth Winslade, I do beg your pardon, Henry Shepherd in P9, Jack Davies, Matt Pearce, Mark Kelly, Gavin Kelly, Blake Tovey, Michael Messenger is the last of the cars on the lead lap. David Williams, Chris White and Stephen Greening. Taking a look at the silver standings then. And it was a phenomenal performance by Isaac Mitchell to pick up the win ahead of Henry Shepherd and Jack Davies, Mark Kelly in P4, Chris White, Daniel Bond and Mark Innes in P7. And in bronze, Winslade picks up the victory ahead of Matt Pearce and David Williams on the podium, despite being a lap down. Congratulations to them. Chris Forrester, James Pepper, Ewan Topley and Peter McIntyre.
And for the...
Should we watch that guy again?
for the Vilva standings, here you go.
Standings, thank you. There we go. So, looking at gold, it's Bruno on top ahead of James Ellis, Ollie Ettridge, Stephen Greening, Alex Murphy, Jack Davies, Blake Tovey, Gavin Kelly, Mike Murphy in P10. And in silver, it's Jack Davies, really long way clear now of John Duncan. And Bruno in P3, Daniel Bond, Isaac Mitchell, Matt Hansel, John Cook, Henry Shepherd, and David Wardy Ward, who we didn't see this time. Matt Pearce leading the way in silver, bronze, I beg your pardon. Winslade moving up into P2, Topley to 3rd. Neil Todd dropping down, missing this round, wasn't he? Hope he comes back soon. David Williams is now in P5. We have McIntyre, Pepper, Forrester, and Meesters.
I haven't done the calculations, but has Jack Davies and Matt Pearce wrapped up the titles?
How many points can you get in a round?
Yeah, as I say, I haven't done the calculations. It's a big ask for Winslade and Duncan probably now, but we'll see.
But I guess if Matt has a horror round, then it's or two. It's on.
All three.
Well, there's only 2 rounds left, so money will be changing hands.
And then the team championship.
Chibudaguri on top once again ahead of Mist Apex and the Burger King. So it's looking quite tight actually between Chibudaguri and Mist Apex. The Burger Kings not too far away, but yeah, that final part of the race tonight did hurt them. Cool Camel Racing Grey up there. Phenomenal performance by them. Then we got Team Blarp, Missed Shift, Alex No Mates, Trash Panda, Missed Opportunity, Nebula and Vic, Full Throttle Racing, Big Package, Cool Camel Racing Red, Formulama, Cool Camel Racing Blue, McLaren, White Rose Vikings, Lamageddon, Paddock GG, and AJTX Revolutionary Racing.
Yes, I mean it's all pretty close in gold in the teams. Silver and bronze not so much, but we get another season after this one, so
we do. Which car are we racing?
Don't know.
Oh,
I mean this one's pretty good, isn't it?
It is pretty good. I do enjoy this car. Yeah, well, that's wraps up round 5 of Prime. Thank you all for watching. So next time out, we will be at Watkins Glen, the Cup layout for Clio's in Sprint for round 5 of that championship, an American triple header as we go to Summit Point and then Long Beach to finish the season. Very excited.
Excellent.
But that'll do for us. Thank you, Jules.
Yeah, thank you, Gareth.
Cheers. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Au revoir.
Bye.